Hi everyone, I'm Evelyn Collins and welcome to my YouTube channel and to my first ever YouTube episode. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to start up a YouTube channel for months, but I've been terrified. So here it goes, my first ever YouTube video. And I'm going to talk to you about my favorite foundation. It's not a liquid, it's not a powder, it's not a mousse. It is a cream-based foundation made by RCMA from Limelife by Alcone. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can use it right after this short intro that took me forever to make. So the first thing you need to know about this foundation is that it's over 50% pigmented. That is crazy. Most foundation that's high-end quality is between 18 and 22% pigmented. Some of it is up to 30%. 30% pigment is huge. That's a lot of pigment for foundation. This RCMA foundation from Limelife by Alcone is over 50% pigmented. So guaranteed the first few times that you're gonna use it, you're gonna use way too much because you really need a tiny little bit. And I'm gonna show you just how little bit you need. So I'm gonna scrape a little bit of foundation out of my pan. So this is how much I'm taking. Normally, I just go right into my foundation palette and I give it a swirl and then I swipe it on. So I'm just gonna take that and warm it up. So it's a cream base. It just glides on so nicely. And now I've swiped that on, so I'm just gonna bounce it on to apply. So you can see how easily, effortlessly, and flawlessly that applies on my skin. And I'm using the blender full. So what makes this beauty blender special is that it's latex and dye free and it doesn't have pores. So it's not going to absorb your foundation. As you can see, it just sits on the surface and it's designed to mimic the look of skin. So as you're bouncing it on, you're actually making it look more natural and obviously super flawless. So what you need to know about this foundation is it doesn't oxidize. So it's not going to change color throughout the day. The color that you're seeing right now is the color you're gonna see when you take your makeup off before bed. I know with some foundations, they tend to either lighten or darken throughout the day. So I don't know if that's ever happened to you or to a friend where it looked great in the morning when you're getting ready in the bathroom, and then as soon as you walk out the door and look in the mirror the next time, you're either seeing a light or a dark line, usually along your jawline. That's your foundation oxidizing. So when it meets the oxygen, it's gonna change your foundation shade. You don't want that. Okay, so now I did half of my face. Look at that insane coverage. And I still have foundation left on my hand for my other side of my face. And you can see that it's blended into my jawline. So I never add more foundation for my jawline. I just use my sponge and I just make sure it's blended down. Sometimes I forget that step, not a big deal because your foundation should be matched to your neck. Just want to show you again what I'm working with here. This is why I love this foundation so much, because it looks like my skin. It looks so natural. It's so easy to apply. It's so pigmented. So this pan is gonna last me so long. It's so compact that I can just slip this into my purse and I don't have to declare it if I'm traveling because it's not classified as a liquid. It is so light on my face, I can't even feel that I'm wearing foundation. Another amazing thing about this foundation is that it's buildable and you can wear it in different ways. So if you like a very light coverage, I would recommend putting on some moisturizer or some face oil before your foundation. We have this incredible due date, it's called, so it's a face oil. And if you apply it first and then your foundation, you're gonna apply such a small amount that it's gonna be like a tinted moisturizer. If you wanna go to a light medium coverage, like I just showed you, you're gonna wanna dampen this sponge. So I ran it under water, I squeezed out the excess, and then I blotted it with a paper towel, and then that's how I use my blender full. If you want a medium to a full coverage, you can use your blender full dry, and then it's going to give you a fuller coverage. So another thing I need you to know is that this foundation is buildable. So you can start light and you can move to medium, and then if you want more coverage, layer a little more on until you get the coverage that you want. So that is what I love about this foundation. It doesn't oxidize, it's over 50% pigmented, it's buildable, you can layer it and you can wear it however you want. It works so well with a beauty blender or with brushes. It's compact, it's light, I can't feel that I'm wearing it, and mostly the coverage is insane. And it looks like skin. Isn't that what we all want? That makeup, no makeup look, that we have this gorgeous glowing skin, that it just looks like we woke up this way and we're not caking on foundation, because we're not. This is the most flawless foundation I have ever seen. It's made by RCMA and it's available through your beauty guide, and if you don't have one, choose me. I would be honored. We have 22 shades of this perfect foundation. I would love to get you color matched. Send me a message on Instagram or on Facebook, and I would love to connect with you to get you color matched to your own perfect foundation. You're gonna love this and you're gonna be totally converted. This is the bomb. Over it. I've been using this foundation for 2 years now and I still can't get over the pigment and how flawless my skin looks after. I love it, love it, love it. Now I want to show you what to do with those other two. So before that, I need you to know that you can get this foundation alone. You can get it in a pack of 2, or you can get it in a Complexion palette. So I'm going to take a little bit of Concealer Zero and I'm going to swipe that on underneath my eyes and along the bridge of my nose, top of my lip, on my chin, and on the small of my forehead. Now I'm going to take this Concealer 6 and I'm going to put some underneath my cheekbone, along my jawline, beside my nose, along my hairline. Okay, now that I have my war paint on, I'm gonna use the same blender full and I'm gonna just blend it out, and then my complexion is gonna be done with one convenient palette. It means the world to me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe, please hit like, and tell me in the comments what your biggest takeaway is. I would love to hear it, and if you have any future ideas for episodes for my new beauty channel, please drop those in the comments as well. I'm going to put in the description description exactly what I used and how you can get your own foundation. Thanks again for watching. Bye!